I'm back here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. First time in 3.5 years. I don't know when they put up this covered parking. It's for preferred parking, you get the covering. In general, it does block your view. Well, your more long distance view of Twisted Colossus. I pretty much always come to this park on school days when the park's gonna be like super empty. It's nice to see Viper testing. That's nice that I still have the membership. I was able to get in early here. Without a membership, you gotta wait behind the regular gates. We got in the entry plaza there. That Tatsu's running, test rider on board. But I'm gonna get my credit out of the way. The one that not really all that excited about, the Wonder Woman. But since I am like the third person to head this way, if Full Throttle's open, I'll go for it. Oh, my membership got me 2 rides in a row on Full Throttle. I was one of 7 people on the first ride. I stayed on. I was one of 3 people on that ride. Now, everyone's shown up. It's still only station wait. This is another one that I forgot how good that was. That is such a powerful launch. And the transition from the launch forces to the positive G forces going up the loop is so smooth. It's such a smooth transition, it keeps the G forces on you. I actually was graying out on both rides. And I will never get over that amazing upside down view with the incredible hang time. I don't know if it is objectively the best hang time moment there is in the country, but it is absolutely my favorite hang time moment in the country. I want to go ahead and get the Wonder Woman credit out of the way, because I have a feeling I'll only want to ride it once. I was kind of feeling that on a day like this, it was possible that I may not ride Full Throttle at all. That I would go straight to Wonder Woman and then I would have long lines for everything. So that was a nice bonus to get a couple rides on Full Throttle. So with the membership, we were allowed into that front plaza a little early. We were still roped off, but then they dropped the ropes at about 10:22. So we were able to ride while the other people were still behind the gates. And here is the demolition of, I don't even remember what was here. I'd walk right by and wouldn't even notice. And Wonder Woman's running. Like to see that. Oh, we got character meet and greets out here. That's cool. Was not expecting that. I don't know if this will develop much of a line later, but why take a chance? Go ahead and get it out of the way. I was able to get on it, had a very short minor breakdown, but it came right back online, no problem. Got the front row. I do think it rides better than Jersey Devil. That sitting position is still very awkward, and it is worse than on the smaller Raptors in my experience. And for my body type, of course every body type is going to be different in regards to that with what I'm talking about. Some people are used to sitting with their knees together and their feet way out to the side. That might be your normal sitting position. If so, the sitting position on this ain't gonna bother you at all. But for me, it kind of hurts. Doesn't seem fair to hold that against the roller coaster, but that's just how it is for me, and that explains why I rank the Raptors a lot lower than what most people have it. Now, looking forward to getting back on Riddler's Revenge, especially since stupid Six Flags decided to close Green Lantern, the best stand-up ever made. So to get to Green Lantern, you gotta go all the way around everything. And you saw there, I did get on Batman the Ride, did the front row. Let's back this park. So far, the crowd we've had here, like nothing compared to Knott's Berry Farm. So now here it is with Green Lantern closed, the best stand-up coaster in the world. So within 1 hour, I've already done more here today than I did in the entire day yesterday at Knott's Berry Farm. Gold Rusher, such an excellent mine train. Really one of the better ones. Love the terrain usage. Even got a little bit of airtime. I'm just making the circuit right now, doing one ride on each. So I did 2 on full throttle. With only 1 day and 7.5 hours here, I know with extra time, I'm gonna wanna give that to X2 and Twisted Colossus and Viper. Got the back row, one of the weaker GCIs, but it's still better than Ghost Rider. There's not much airtime on it, but it's more airtime than Ghost Rider. It's definitely more intense than Ghost Rider. The speed in the first half really brings the intensity. And there's a couple airtime moments in there, none in the second half. See, Ghost Rider has no airtime in the first half, and then a couple mild moments of airtime in the second half. If you're riding the back row of Ghost Rider, you get a mild pop of airtime dropping off the mid-course. That one ride's always good enough on that, especially since it moves kind of slow, the line does. So now I've done all the roller coasters on the back side of the park. Now heading more towards the middle to do Ninja, and I'll see how Tatsu's line is looking. Well, Tatsu is an hour, X2 is an hour and a half, and I can't find Ninja, so I'm gonna do Viper. Besides, this is my third favorite in the park anyway. Got 5 awesome rides on Viper in about a half hour. Last one was in the front row. At this point, I've done 13 rides at this park in 2.5 hours. And again, at Knott's Berry Farm yesterday, I basically did 5 rides the entire day. The cool thing about Viper is that you can see X2's line while you're going down the first drop. Don't know what they're listing it at now, but whatever it is, I'll wait it. I love Viper, but it is so intense. 5 rides in a half hour took a lot out of me. But now that means I can handle waiting for X2. They were saying a 90-minute wait. It was only 35. I got the next to last row. I was on an outside seat, but still, that wasn't rough at all. A lot of people say that you definitely want the inside seat, but nah, it doesn't matter. At least it doesn't to me. Outside seat was totally fine. And I forgot how just crazy this ride is. That was just incredible. It's one of the few rides that still makes me nervous. One of the few rides that I will staple myself on. On that first ride, it had been such a long time since I've ridden it, and kind of made me think, it's like, oh, I don't really remember what to expect, and so I was getting everything tight. Well, I'm definitely going again. Well, I messed up. Instead of asking for the stair side, I accepted the direction to the ramp side, and then X2 broke down. Obviously, the stair side is a much better side, so I will make sure that I always request it every time I come through. So follow your intuition. You got a request, go ahead and make it. Because it's crazy, because it was a 35-minute wait, but then it was a walk-on. I was going to be getting on the very next train, but then it broke down. Yes, Twisted Colossus open! I got 2 very memorable rides on Twisted Colossus. On the first one, got a duel on the first slap. And then on the second ride, on the first lift hill, we got stopped at the top. Apparently some idiot had their phone out, so they stopped the ride on the lift hill. They reset it, and we got to ride. And then I came over and rode this pain machine. It was very rough. I just grabbed the restraints and lean my head forward and I'm fine. But it is riding very rattly today. At least the train I was on. They are running 2 trains, so there's no wait. Twisted Colossus had a 5 to 10 minute line, no big deal. I came back, had to do Riddler's Revenge a couple more times. Have not done Wonder Woman again, and I probably will never do it again. It's all right, but it's just not worth the risk to my knees. So where would I rank this in the park? Well, let's see. We got X2, Twisted Colossus, Viper, Full Throttle, Riddler's Revenge, West Coast Racers, Tatsu, Superman Escape from Krypton, RIP, Ninja, Apocalypse, Batman the Ride, Gold Rusher, Goliath. I think I might put Scream ahead of it too. Just barely. That's about where I would rank it. But you know what? That's just me. If it wasn't for that painful sitting position, I certainly wouldn't be saying that. Because it does have good airtime. Time to see if I can find where to get to Ninja. I think yeah, just go up the hill beside Gold Rusher. That's the way to get there. I'm remembering that now. Oh, I really hope that isn't my last ever ride on X2. I don't know when I'll be back here. It could be a while. I'm hoping X2 will be around for a long time to come, but you just never know. After all, Cedar Fair's in charge of things now, and they love tearing down coasters that everybody loves. But that was my third ride. All of them were on the stair side. And really, considering this is a summer day, I really couldn't have asked for more than 3 rides on this. I would have taken more if I could have gotten it, but 3 rides is great on a summer with 1 train ops. I wouldn't have been surprised with this being a 2-hour wait or longer. I got 3 rides on Twisted Colossus, 3 on Riddler's Revenge, 2 on Full Throttle, 7 on Viper. I'm really glad I got 7 on Viper. That one didn't have a wait, so it's easy to get a lot on it. And then I did 1 each on, let's see, West Coast Racers, Apocalypse, Ninja, Gold Rusher, Batman the Ride, Wonder Woman, and Scream, and New Revolution. I did want to give a lot of focus to the day on Viper, the last standing Aero Mega Looper, because you never know how much longer it'll last. It could have a lot of life left in it, but you never know. So I was happy to get those 7 rides on it, get a good experience with it. It is so intense. Now, it didn't make me black out this time, but it has before. And of course, I wanted to get those rides on Riddler's Revenge because you never know how much longer that thing will last. After such a horribly busy day at Knott's Berry Farm yesterday, today here at Magic Mountain was such a relief. It was busy, but it was very manageable. I ended up with 26 rides, and considering that 3 of those rides were X2, where I waited about 30 to 45 minutes for each ride, getting 26 rides was incredible. And that was on, I believe, 13 different roller coasters. Of the big ones, I did not do Goliath, because why would I? I got Titan at Six Flags Over Texas, and that's a better one anyway. And I think Tatsu is the only other big one that I didn't do, which I would have liked to have done that, but I would rather get on X2, because Tatsu will be around for a lot longer than X2, almost certainly. I would have gotten on Tatsu if it didn't have such a long line. But that's it from Magic Mountain. Tomorrow, heading up to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.